In this video, I'm going to show you 5 must-have Google Chrome extensions for teachers. Right combination of Google Chrome extensions can help you organize your tutorials, can help you deliver your instructions more effectively, and can also manage what you present to your students in a more fun and engaging way. Google Chrome extensions are going to power up your internet browser and will make your life as a teacher much easier. Before using Google Chrome extensions, it is important to note that you need to use the Google Chrome internet browser because all the extensions that I'm going to mention in this video can be found on the Google Chrome store and you can download them for free. So let's go ahead with the video. There are tons of Chrome extensions, but here we will focus only on those Chrome extensions which will accelerate your life as a teacher. So the first extension that I want to mention here is Awesome Screenshot and Screen Recorder. It is an absolutely amazing tool which is gonna make your job as an educator easier. It has a 2-in-1 mode. That is, you can take a screenshot and you can also record your screen as well. So let's go through the process, how you can install it and see how it really works. For that, you can type Chrome extensions on your Google search page and there you will find this option for Chrome Web Store. But before landing to Chrome Web Store, make sure that you are signed in with your Google account. And now you can see a range of different Google Chrome extensions which you can add to your browser for different purposes. The extension I'm looking for here is Awesome Screenshot and Screen Recorder. After finding the right extension, you can have a click on this Add to Chrome button, and after verifying your account, the extension will be added to your browser. Now let's see how this extension works for you. Let's say I'm on this page searching for some articles on ICT. And I find that most of the articles on this page are quite informative and I should give them a look. So what I do is I click on this Awesome Screenshot icon on my browser and here you can see two options, for record and for capture. Let's explore the capture option first. The capture field gives you 3 options to capture your screen. The first one is to capture the visible part, the second one is to capture the full page, and the third one is to capture a selected area. The visible part is the area of the page which much is visible on the screen right now. The full page will cover the entire page with all the listed documents irrespective of the screen size. And the last option will capture a particular area as selected by you as per your need. Now if I want to take suppose a full page screenshot of this page, it will take me to a new window to annotate my screenshot. Here you can see that my cursor has now been changed to a marker, or you can say a highlighter, so that I can make any portion of the page highlighted to mark a point or even to make a note. Again, on the toolbar you see above the page, you can find a number of options to make any changes to the page. For example, you can crop the page, you can select the rectangle option to focus an area, or you can point arrows to mark an important field. Now this is really helpful for creating lessons for your students, especially when you are using some online materials for their reference. You can also add text to demonstrate something in your own words. We can also change the font here We can change the size of the font, and you can also zoom in or zoom out the screen like this. So in this way, the full screen capture works for you. When you are done with all the modifications or marking that you want to do with the page, you have to now click on the Done button on the extreme right top of your screen. And then you will see the screenshot of the full page with all the annotations added by you. Now, on the extreme right side of your page, you will see a number of options that you can do with this page. You can download the screenshot as an image, you can save it as a PDF, you can directly print it, or you can copy it. You will also get a shareable link from here, which you can use to share the file with your students or through your online classroom. You can also save the file to cloud through Google Drive or Dropbox or other options available here. Now getting back to the main page with this extension, these same options or features are available when you select the Capture Visible Area or Capture Selected Area fields as well. Now let's explore the second field available with this extension, that is, you can also record your screen. Again here, three options are available, that is, you can record your desktop. Whatever you are doing on the screen, that will be recorded. You can then record only a particular tab on your browser, or if you want to record your own recording, then this cam only option will allow you to do that by turning on the webcam of your device. Then there are some save options for your recording, whether you want to save it to cloud or to your local device. Then there are microphone settings and bandit camera settings, like your own screen to be displayed with the screen recording if you want to. You can also set the resolution and then start recording. So I think this extension is really helpful for the teachers, and hence you must have it added to your browser. The next Chrome extension that I want to share with you all is Pocket. By typing the name on the Chrome Web Store, you will see this Save to Pocket extension, and by clicking on the Add to Chrome button, again this extension will be added to your browser. Now what does this extension do is, sometimes it happens that we want to read an article but we don't have time to read it at one go because of time constraint, say for an important meeting or any other issue. So in that case, you may also have a fear that if you don't read it right now, you may forget it later on, or you may lose this article from the web. So when you add this Save to Pocket extension to your browser, it relieves you from all such tensions. So what does this extension do? Let's have a look. Let's say I'm really interested in reading this article, but I do not have time right now. So what I can do is, I can put this article in the pocket. So this is the Save to Pocket icon on my browser. I have to open the page bearing the article and just have to click the icon on my browser, and the page will be added to my pocket. For the first-time users, Save to Pocket extension will ask you to sign up, and once you sign in, this interface will appear in front of you. And under this My List section on the left hand side of this page, you will find all your articles to be listed. So whenever you get free time, you can visit My List section and read the articles that you had kept here. And one important thing to note is that this extension is device independent. So you can enjoy the same saved items whether you are using a mobile or a tablet or a desktop PC. Also, When you click on a saved article in this extension, you will find that the article has been automatically transformed into the readable mode. That is, all the videos, ads or any other things that may distract your reading are removed from the article. However, you can go back to the original page by clicking on this View Original link. Save to Pocket extension also allows you to do a number of activities on your saved article. For example, you can highlight the text, you can tag, you can mark it as a favorite, you can delete it, and also you can upload it somewhere. Again, going to the settings option, you can change the background, you can change it to lighter or darker mode. You can also increase the text size or decrease it. So all these options are available with this extension. And thus I think this extension is also very useful for the teachers, and you should definitely have it on your browser. Video conferencing tools like Google Meet, GeoMeet, Zoom, WebEx, etc. have become a central focal point in classrooms of teachers around the world during this pandemic situation created by COVID-19. But with the help of right kind of extension, you can have a better experience of your virtual classes, especially those through Google Meet. So the next extension that I want to share with you is Meet Attendance. If, for example, for your class or any kind of online meeting, taking attendance is a mandatory aspect, then this extension is perfect for you. So after adding this extension to your browser, here you with now when you have the Meet Attendance extension added to your browser, you will see this clipboard icon, and putting your cursor over this, it will bring you a series of options. So here you can see there are two options for the first one is to add a sheet to a file with a timestamp, and the second one is to create a brand new sheet. And here is the option for on off. So if you just click on this, so this extension will be off, so the attendance will not be generated, and if you click on this on button, then the extension will automatically record attendance for the meeting. So you can eventually take attendance of the participants throughout the session. This will help you find out the participants who were present throughout the entire session and also who dropped over time. So this extension is really gonna helpful for the teachers for their virtual classroom through Google Meet, as they do not have to take attendance for the participants separately, but can get it just through one click of the required extension, and the job is done for them. One thing to be noted here is that this Meet Attendance extension is needed to be downloaded by the teachers only and not by the students, because it is the teacher who will take the attendance. Moving ahead, the next extension that I want to share with you is Grammarly. This extension is highly productive and saves a lot of time and gives you instant results with just double click. This gives you anonyms, it spell checks, and of course helps correct your grammar. So let us see how it works. Here I have opened a page on ICT, and now I click on the icon for Grammarly on my browser. Let's see the settings first. Here also you need to log in first with your Google account. So in the settings, so now here on this page I am reading this page, and then there's some word that I don't understand and I want to look for this word. So if I click on the word, Grammarly will show me the definition as well as the meaning of the word. Similarly, I can click on any other letter, and it will show me the definition, meaning and more options for that word as well. So thus Grammarly proves to be a very useful and handy extension for all. And finally, the last Chrome extension that I want to share with you is Note Anywhere. And as the name suggests, it does exactly that. Puts Note anywhere. So after installing the extension from the Chrome Web Store, it gets added to your browser, and once it is activated, you will see a yellow sticky pad symbol with a 0. And the 0 is just to tell you that currently you do not have any note on the page. If you right click on the extension, you will see this option button. If you right click on the extension, you will see this option button, and if you click on this, you will find the settings for this extension. Thus from here, you can change the background color, you can change the text color, font style, text sizes, and so you can really customize your tab that you'd like to use as your sticky note. And finally, click on this save option. So here you can see that I have opened a Wikipedia page, and now if I click on Note Anywhere extension from my browser, a sticky note appears on the page, and here I can type any note that I wish to create. I can drag this note to any position on the page according to my wish, like this. And if I want to remove this note from the page, I can simply click on this cross button over here and the note will go away. Let me show you adding another note on this page. And I write something on the sticky and move it to my desired position on the page. Now let us explore the exact utility of this extension. So I close this page, and the next time whenever I revisit this page, I will see that these stickies are back on the page with whatever was written on them and in exactly the same place. So I think this amazing Chrome extension is a must-have for all the teachers as well as for students for making their job more easier. So this is all in this video. If you think the video was helpful, then please like it and share it, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel Infobits for more updates.